Welcome to jobskillshare.com. Today I'm making a video about software inventory, devices inventory, and reports and some other stuff. Now, just to tell you guys that today is weekend, and my nephew and niece, everybody is over here. So you guys might hear some noises and all that. So sorry about that. It's just a weekend video, and can't help it. Can't tell them to not play their games and all that. So alright, so we're gonna start. So if you're new from YouTube and you're joining this first time and you're like thinking, what is this video, who's this guy, or what is this is a site, jobskillshare.com, that I teach basically free courses of IT courses. And so far I know only IT stuff, so I'm gonna be teaching all that for free. And we already have learners, 430 learners, and 2,900 followers they joined in right now. So today the video is about basically a section that is under help desk support specialist course. Okay, so it's under this course right here. So when you click on 2014, you go subscribe first, and then you go to course. Once you go to the course, you will see that right here the video that I'm gonna put is in learning path. You click on learning path here, and then basically the video is gonna be under this section right here, software, devices, inventory, reports, and more. So this is the video. Today the video is gonna be about that. So let's start the video. The first thing you need to know about difference inventory. When you talk about inventory, basically if somebody asks you what, if a user or a manager asks you, can you find out how many computers have IE8, or can you find out how many computers have Windows 7 and stuff like that. This is why we need to have these kind of softwares basically to find out things easily, and not before you would put an Excel or a Word or any type of things that you basically use to keep track of these devices. Now we have basically softwares that go through your network, scan devices, and once and it's runs by, you can run it at evening, or you can run it in the morning, depends on whenever you want to run it. And it runs it and says, okay, today I found a new device, and it basically add all the information for you. So this is a part one video about inventory. We're gonna start from a basic software, a free software. We're gonna be using free software in this, and then we're gonna go to a little bit the one that basically used in a lot of companies. So we're gonna go for that too. So if you're new to inventory scanning, or this is a good video to start from part one, and then we're gonna go to part two, part three, depend when we finish this whole section. So the first thing you need to do is first, just in a normal scenario, let's say for example you're the administrator or you're the help desk guy, you have admin rights. So you have a computer that is basically your computer with all the access. Now you want to find out, you want to scan a computer, you want to do inventory on it through your computer, and basically find out how many computers you have in your system and stuff like that. So we're gonna start is the software that I'm gonna be using in this video. I'm gonna start with the easy one, which is called PDQ Inventory. Okay, so you see this is the link right here. All you gotta do is click on that link, and then just go to PDQ Inventory and click on download, and you will see two different software. One is for deploying software. So it says right here, it's deploy software deployment tool. It's a deployment tool, and this is inventory, scan, reports, software, hardware, OS configuration. It features our scan, install software and hardware on each computer, create reports, organize computers into collections, and so much. You can do so much with it. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna use that options and kind of get you ready to know what inventory is. So what you do is you click on get inventory, and then you just type information. I'm just gonna put test JSS and then you click on get PDQ Inventory. You go to your email, or you can click here, download here, and you start downloading the software, and you click open, and it start downloading. So depending on your browser, you might be using Chrome, it has it on the right side, or the Firefox, it also has it on the right side. It depends what you use, and then make sure you're downloading it, and then you're gonna run that software. Now here's the tricky part. Like if you're doing this on a home computer, you're basically testing this on a home environment, so you're not on a domain computer. So you need to make sure if you're deploying stuff or making inventory on a different computer at your home, you need to make sure that your admin username and passwords are the same on both computers. Now in a work environment, what you do is you are an Active Directory, you're basically an admin here. And I think I did a mistake by starting this on a Windows 7 computer. Oh yeah, I did, because I just got confused with the view. Let me change this here, personalize. I'm gonna make this Windows 7. It doesn't matter actually. So I'm gonna make this Windows 7. Let's go back to 2008 server. Let's go back here. So right now I'm in 2008 server. I'm gonna start downloading that inventory on this machine, because I want to use a server to install that software on it, and then I'm gonna start pushing software from this server. So you guys disregard, just keep the same, whatever I did on Windows 7 right now, I'm gonna do the same thing on Windows server right here. So which is good. I mean, I'm gonna do it again so you guys have a chance to see it again. So let's do that. Alright, so let's do the same steps again on this machine, which is Windows 2008 server, PDQ Inventory, and I'm gonna click right here, go to download, then click on get inventory, and then click on, and just type the information, just gmail.com, get inventory, and then you will see a download link right here. Click on download, it will start downloading right now. Okay, save that somewhere you want to save, just download and click OK. Start downloading, and then now we're gonna run that. So this is where I got I did a mistake on the different computer. So you're on Windows Server 2008, you're an admin. Just to make sure, if you're not sure about let's say you want to use a different account for doing inventory and deployments and stuff, you want to make another domain admin account, you go to Active Directory user and computers, and let's say you want to make a new user for this, and I will use new. You go to right click here, you go to new, you click on user, and in this we'll just say admin, or just give your name. So D Heather is my name, so I'm gonna put D Heather here. Click next. Then you choose your password. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is when you're in a work environment and you have domain rights. Then you don't have to deal with like the computers that is on your domain. You don't need to change any passwords or anything like that. You just make one account, and that can take care of everything. So I am going to finish that. So now I got an account right here, and what I'm going to do, right click on it, go to properties. Oh my god, my nephews, man. Alright, click on properties, and then after that what you do is you click on member of. So you can just leave that one and say domain admin. So now you are also an administrator, you have a domain admin rights, you can do anything on a different computer, you can log in with that account as being an administrator. So now that software got downloaded, what you do is you open that software, extract all files, extract. Now you have the software to run. So you double click on that software, alright, so you click on run, it's gonna start installation, click next, accept the agreement, click next, click install. Start installing right now. Click launch. Minimize this stuff so you guys have a clear. Okay, so now you see it's the first step to install the software. Click next and click use free mode. Click next, and now you see administrator account. We made another account just to do this stuff, was this one on Active Directory, and gave them domain admin rights. So now you see it just went through. That means it's working. And application basically started right now. So now here's the deal, it just picked up my computer 2008 server automatically, but we don't want to use we don't want to inventory the same computer that we are basically using. We are using this software to inventory all our systems that's across our network. So just to look at this software and you start getting ideas, like look at this, they already have the thing Internet Explorer, and you can add computers that will basically pick anything with Internet Explorer, different versions here, who has Internet IE 10, who have 6, 7, 8, 9, and in memory you can go by memory, who got 17 GB and who got you can do all this stuff and kind of scan stuff. You can see what systems are online and all that. So for example, we have Windows 7 here on our system, and we're gonna go there right now. So if you're in Windows 7 right now, and then machine name is Windows 7 right here, okay? Now you want to find out, you want to do inventory on this machine. How would you do that without even going to this properties and finding out all this information? Let's do it from the software that we just installed. The way you do it, you go back to the software. I'm back in 2008 server right now, and you add right here, you add computer right here. And the way you do it, you go to you can import stuff, or you can go directly to your Active Directory. And once you click on Active Directory, you see the computers right here. You click on computer, and you see that Windows 7 just came in. There's another one too, but we'll scan this one for now. But you can click all the computers in your office, and that will start scanning it. So what you do is you click on this arrow right here and click OK. So the check mark came in, that means the host is talking right now. We can access it. Click OK here, and you see this online, and it start running a scan on it without installing anything on that machine. That's the good thing about it. You don't need any clients to basically run on a machine to get information. Now you see this is getting a computer details. We're gonna wait for all that details, so you're gonna just wait a little bit so that it will scan everything on this computer, and then after that you can do a lot of stuff with it and find out more information about the computers and do reporting and stuff like that. So easy when you're on a server, you have admin rights. You can just do things like that, like on a fly. So it's checking for everything right now. So that's it. Scan is done. It tells you who's online on that computer, what version of what OS system it's using. It's using 7. You can even go further and right on the right side and tell you everything right here, serial number and everything. But you can right click on it and also dig a little bit deep, open a computer, and now you have everything in this computer that you want to find out. So for example, I want to find out what applications are installed on this computer. I can just click on application, and it will tell you right here what applications it have right here. I can also filter it by just typing in, let's say I want to find out something Word. Does it have Word? No, it doesn't have Word because it doesn't have Microsoft Word installed on it. But I see Firefox, so let's say Firefox. So see, as soon as you type Firefox, it tells you what version of Firefox is installed on this computer and everything right there. Disk and drives, you can find that out. um, Other things like files, that's a pro mode, so you can do that on this machine, on this on this software. But even though you can do a lot of stuff, some things, but still gives you a lot of information to do many things. Alright, so that was to do inventory on machine, on a network machine that you physically don't want to go there and find out a lot of stuff from it. Okay, but what else can you do? There are tools that you can basically use. So if you right click on this and then you go to tools, you can do a lot of stuff from here too. You can do reboot and shut down from this machine. You can do remote assistant from this machine. You can also do VNC if it's configured correctly. You can see the desktop of that machine, like you can basically remote into that machine while the user is on and help them out with a lot of stuff. Wake is basically if this computer and a network card is on and this computer is shut down, you can wake it up. You can start that computer up from wake only. So if this machine is basically, let's say somebody goes away and they shut down the machine, but at the night time you're doing deployments or updates like that, you can wake your whole system by this command. Okay, that you can do. You can do a remote command on this machine. Other things you can do with is also basically you can run a report on this machine. So you can, if you right click and they say applications, it will basically find applications on this machine. It is very useful to have this kind of tool with you because just a few days ago in a real world, one of my co-worker asked me if I could run a report that how many people have a tool. For example, there was a tool Snagit, and he asked me that how many of them can be installed. So basically he asked me that how many computers have Snagit installed on our system, and then it was pretty easy. Basically I selected all the computers and then did a search, did a report, and then typed just Snagit on all the computer and basically gave me their whole report. So this is what you can do with the free one, and it basically break down, like if you do all computer search on here, it breaks down automatically and it will put it's in the center. For example, so if you have workstation here, if I click on it Windows 7, that will pick Windows 7 right here. You see that automatically it kind of kept it in that folder. But if let's say if you have thousands of computers, it would be really easy to just click on Windows XP and it will show all the XP windows. Click on Windows 8, it will show all the 8 windows and kind of give you a report that way too. So that was this is the free one that you could do this much with it. In the next video, part 2, we are going to use another tool that is basically having a little bit more advanced stuff, and you can find out a little bit more of inventory and do little bit advanced stuff on it. But it's not advanced, I mean you can just do more with it. Since this software is kind of limited right now, you could do a little bit, but in that video you will learn more about inventory and devices. So thank you so much for watching, and sorry about the whole noise and everything. It's weekend, so got people over. Thank you. Bye bye.